There's new concern about whether a senior living complex in Southwest Houston did enough to keep people safe.
That's after an 88-year-old woman was beaten and sexually assaulted in her room by a stranger. Marcelino Benito is live at the complex off Buffalo Speedway near West Park with an update. Marcelino.
Well, guys, the victim's attorney in this case says this attack did not need to happen. He says it could have been prevented had the proper security been in place here. After the alleged brutal rape of an 88-year-old woman at this senior living facility, new questions swirling about Brookdale Senior Living and if it did enough to keep its residents safe.
Why weren't actions taken that could have prevented this? And what are they going to do moving forward?
Jared Capps now represents the victim in this case. He says his client was a fighter.
Her actions taken in the snap of a finger in the heat of a moment are what brought this person to justice, ultimately.
Prosecutors say Justin Glenn Ellis broke in through an open window, then beat and sodomized the 88-year-old. It was fingerprint and DNA evidence that helped police ID and arrest Ellis. The victim still working to process what happened.
She's doing better. The hope is that she continues her recovery. It's going to be a long recovery as she comes back from what happened.
For now, the focus is on keeping residents of the Brookdale facility safe. The victim's attorney says the facility sent out a warning letter to residents before the alleged rape.
Brookdale did reach out a short time before the attack, letting folks know that a break-in had occurred. And a break-in through the windows.
It's unclear if Ellis was the person involved in that break-in, but Cap says more should have been done to ensure every window in the facility was closed. The victim lived on a second floor in the center of the complex. That means to get to her, Ellis would have had to bypass multiple levels of security undetected.
Something like this is completely preventable, especially for our most vulnerable population like this.
Brookdale sent us a new statement this afternoon saying, in part, "We are continuing to communicate openly and responsively with our residents. In response to this situation, we've reviewed and enhanced existing security measures, including, but not limited to, camera surveillance on the property." Now, I reached out again to Brookdale this afternoon to get more information about that reported break-in. Again, a break-in that occurred before that rape. I've yet to hear back from them this afternoon. As soon as we get more information on that, we'll pass it along to you. For now, we're live in West University. I'm Marcelino Benito, KHOU 11 News.
All right, Marcelino, thank you.
We have a new